Hello everyone! As of 2024, Alaska has an estimated 500,000 black bears, making it one of the states with the highest bear population in the United States. With such a large population, black bears are increasingly affecting human life in Alaska, leading to many encounters and conflicts. Since the beginning of 2024, incidents involving black bears have caused an estimated $15 billion in damage across the state, affecting property, livestock, and even public safety. Are you interested in learning about this black bear? If so, leave your number 1 in the comments section below. Black bears are notorious for their aggression, with approximately 15 to 20 incidents of black bear attacks on humans reported each year in Alaska. On average, these attacks result in 5 to 7 injuries and, unfortunately, some fatalities. The root cause of the problem often stems from black bears entering populated areas in search of food, especially during periods when their natural food sources are depleted.
Right here. Wow.
These bears break into homes, leading to not only safety concerns, but also significant property damage. In 2023 alone, black bear incidents caused more than $8 million in property damage across Alaska. So what can Alaskans do to effectively prevent black bear invasions? To prevent life-threatening behavior from black bears, Alaskans have adopted methods such as electric fences and electric mats. Farmers often place electric fences around their homes and property to create a protective barrier, while electric mats are placed at home entrances to deter bears from approaching. These methods offer significant benefits, such as reducing the frequency of bear intrusions and improving the safety of residents. However, despite their effectiveness, electric fences are only a temporary solution. Reports of black bear intrusions and attacks on people continue to increase, suggesting that the bears may be adapting to the deterrent measures or becoming more desperate for food. So, what more drastic measures do you think Alaska should implement to deal with its growing black bear problem? Understanding the severity of the black bear threat in Alaska, a number of controlled black bear hunting organizations have been established to manage the growing black bear population. One of the most prominent is the Alaska Bear Hunting Association, known for its strategic approach and high success rate in reducing the black bear population. The organization's success is credited to its well-planned strategies and careful selection of hunting methods, ensuring that each hunt contributes meaningfully to bear population control. Would you like to go bear hunting? If yes, leave number 2. If no, leave number 1. To ensure the safety and effectiveness of these hunts, the Alaska Bear Hunting Association typically divides hunters into small groups, typically 3 to 5 people. This group size allows for better coordination and minimizes risk. Participating hunters are required to have special licenses and tags, which are important to comply with the law. These hunts are typically scheduled in the spring and fall, as these are the times when black bears are most active and more likely to come closer to human habitations. In the spring, black bears are looking for food after a long winter, when they often come out of their hiding places in search of abundant food sources. In addition to taking advantage of peak bear activity periods, hunting competitions are often held during these times because the weather and environmental conditions are conducive to hunting. In the fall, cooler weather and changing colors of the trees create ideal conditions for hunters to track and hide. Meanwhile, spring brings longer daylight hours and mild temperatures, making it easier for hunters to see and approach their targets.
All right. All right, it's not your first animal, first bear. Good job. Get on there and grab that thing.
In addition, scheduling in the spring and fall also aligns with legal hunting seasons and regulations, helping to ensure that hunting is conducted in season and does not impact black bear reproduction and conservation activities. Organizing hunts at these times not only helps hunters achieve their goals, but also contributes to sustainable and effective wildlife population management. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next videos. Hello everyone! Turkeys, a large bird native to North America, are notable for their brightly colored plumage and distinctive tail feathers. Male turkeys, often called toms, are more colorful with blue, red, and brown bands and a prominent red crest on their heads. Turkeys typically live in dense forests, grasslands, and scrub areas where they forage for food such as seeds, fruits, and insects. Are you interested in learning about turkeys? If so, leave your number 1 in the comments below. Turkey. Hunting typically takes place in the spring and fall, when turkeys are most active and easier to reach. Hunters use a variety of techniques, including calling turkeys with imitation calls and using devices to attract prey. Hunting is not only a source of enjoyment for many hunters, but it also contributes to turkey population management, helping to control numbers and minimize the damage they can cause. Hunting turkeys with a rifle is an integral part of the American hunting tradition, reflecting the nation's long-standing attachment to the outdoors and hunting culture. The method is notable not only for its effectiveness, but also for its widespread popularity. But it requires hunters to adhere to strict regulations regarding hunting licenses and tags. Furthermore, turkey hunting season in the United States is divided into two main seasons, spring and fall, each of which presents different challenges and opportunities for hunters. When they are in the mating season, they are especially susceptible to false calls. During this time, male turkeys often make loud noises to attract female turkeys, which creates favorable opportunities for hunters to use turkey calling techniques to attract prey. When locating a turkey, it is important to carefully assess the situation. Estimating the distance to the target, often using a rangefinder, ensures that the shot is within the effective range of the rifle, usually 30 to 100 yards. To ensure a successful turkey hunt, stabilizing your gun using tools such as a bipod, stand, or stable surface is important. Accurately aiming at the head or neck of the turkey is essential for a quick and humane shot. Practicing breath control by inhaling deeply and exhaling slowly can help reduce movement when you press the trigger. Are you interested in hunting turkeys with a gun? If yes, leave number 3. If no, leave number 4. After making the shot, it is important to immediately observe the turkey's reaction to determine where the shot was hit and the condition of the prey. A good shot will usually cause the turkey to fall quickly, but if the bird is still moving, a second shot may be necessary, depending on the situation, and to ensure that it is safe and legal to do so. Turkey hunting in the United States is not only a favorite recreational activity for many hunters, but it also plays an essential role in wildlife management and ecosystem protection. One of the important aspects of turkey hunting is population control, especially in areas with high turkey populations. When turkey populations exceed sustainable levels, they can have significant negative impacts on crops, local ecosystems, and agricultural operations.
Go get your uncle, baby. Let's go, guys. Call your mom, Park. All right. That tree, Aiden.
However, hunting turkeys with a rifle comes with its own set of considerations and challenges. Regulations regarding the use of rifles for turkey hunting vary greatly from state to state, and even within different areas of the same state. It is important that hunters stay up to date and comply with the specific regulations of the areas in which they hunt, and participate in training and safety information to ensure a legal and responsible hunting experience. Thanks for watching. Please give us a like and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos. See you in the next one. The invasion of gray wolves into urban areas of North America is increasing, posing a serious threat to both people and ecosystems. The primary cause of the aggression of gray wolves stems from humans feeding them chickens. This action has led to a rapid increase in the number of wolves in city areas, with an average growth rate of about 20% per year. The uninformed actions of humans have directly compromised their safety. Once this becomes a habit, wolves will venture into densely populated areas in search of food. If you continue feeding them, you may be attacked at any time. Therefore, to avoid such a situation, I advise you to abandon this action and learn how to prevent wolves from approaching your area. Feeding wolves has an impact on your family pets, especially domestic dogs. North America is facing a potential risk from wolf attacks on pets, particularly domestic dogs, as these wild animals typically hunt at night. At night, limited visibility aids wolves in approaching prey more easily and increases their chances of finding food. In 2023, over 1,000 cases of wolves attacking domestic dogs were recorded across North America. To protect your dogs, keep them in their enclosures after dark. Wolves typically hunt in packs of 5 to 7, posing serious danger to domestic dogs. Furthermore, the impact of wolves on the North American ecosystem is estimated to be highly significant, causing losses amounting to billions of dollars annually. Wolves are among the fastest land animals, capable of running up to 56 miles per hour, which aids them in efficiently hunting prey such as wild rabbits. Thanks to this speed, wolves can single-handedly control invasive rabbit populations. Before facing the threat of invasive wolves, North Americans always meticulously prepare for each hunt. They equip themselves with appropriate hunting gear to efficiently and safely take down prey. They also carry personal items to ensure safety during their hunting expeditions. Moving across snow-covered terrain poses significant risks, requiring hunters to possess extensive skills and experience to overcome these challenges. They often use motorized snowmobiles or dog sleds, which are wooden or metal frames with runners attached to the bottom, to travel across snow at speeds up to 60 miles per hour, faster than the wolf's speed of 56 miles per hour. Using snowmobiles or dog sleds also enhances the safety of hunters. To ensure safety, they typically hunt in groups of at least 3 people. Hunters are rewarded with a large meal of wolf meat after completing their wolf hunting mission. Join me to learn about the process of getting wolf meat. First, hunters will manually separate wolf hair from their bodies. When the wolf is put down after being defeated, workers will hang the wolf upside down to easily separate the fur. They will hang the hind legs up and down and use tools to separate the fur from the wolf's legs to the neck. Unlike other animals, wolf fur is easily separated from the body, so workers do not need to use much strength, and within 24 hours, they can separate 5 wolves.
And now let's watch the rest of the video. Dr. Joseph, an infectious disease expert at the University of California, Los Angeles, said that feral pigs are wild animals that can carry diseases dangerous to humans. Consuming wild boar meat could increase the risk of infectious diseases such as tuberculosis and African swine fever. Wild boar meat is available for consumption, and any invasive species can provide meat for feeding. It plays an important role in the human food chain, with millions of tons of wild boar meat consumed annually, far exceeding the consumption of some livestock species. Wild boars have the ability to reproduce and develop natural populations without human intervention, creating more diversity in the environment. Delicious and nutritious dish, but also an important source of income for many communities, including fur and bones, creating a diverse economic value chain once harvested. Safety for consumers. Experienced hunters are often responsible for processing the meat, ensuring that the process is done properly. Wild boar meat is usually cooled in an ice jar for about 6 hours to reduce bacterial growth. The carcass can then be divided into smaller parts and vacuum sealed for preservation. Additionally, meat can also be divided into small pieces and browned for canning. After being exploited, the meat is often mixed with spices and divided into boxes, then sealed for preservation. This type of meat can be used in many different dishes. Can also be cooked and distributed to the community after being harvested. The cooking process is extremely important to ensure complete elimination of bacteria and parasites. Meat is usually cooked to at least 160 degrees Fahrenheit, to ensure food safety and increase the nutritional value of the dish. One of the simple but attractive ways to enjoy wild boar meat is to marinate it with spices and grill it on a charcoal grill. The rich aroma and crispy crust create a great dish for any party. Wild boars not only affect forest ecosystems, but also play an active role in grasslands and in agricultural areas. Especially in the rainy season. They often dig and weed in pastures and fields, helping to soften the soil and create favorable conditions for harvesting grass. Millions of acres of abandoned land have been reused, improving the land and creating fertile areas ideal for farming. They serve as useful workers, performing tasks such as decomposing animal carcasses and controlling weeds, keeping the natural balance maintained. In addition, wild boar hunts also bring special entertainment value with their wildness and appeal. Hunting activities have become part of entertainment culture, becoming increasingly popular in many countries around the world. Wild boar populations are growing, and hunting organizations around the world participate in annual hunting competitions with prizes in the tens of thousands of dollars. This suggests that wild hunting activities are becoming increasingly valuable to humans. Are seeing growth in wild boar populations, and hunting is becoming part of recreational culture, especially in surrounding countries. A good example is the state of Texas in the United States, where significant corn growing areas are facing a serious challenge from feral hog populations. Data from the United States Department of Agriculture, USDA, shows that in 2022, Dick's corn acreage reached 10.7 million acres, but about 1.5 million acres of corn were destroyed due to feral hog encroachment. Feral pigs, which account for 14% of Texas' total corn acreage, have created dire consequences. They not only attack collapsed cornfields, but also invade newly planted corn areas, leaving traces that make people worry. Their footprints and fur are scattered everywhere in the fields, causing great losses to agricultural markets, especially in the central region where wild boars thrive. According to the Texas Farmers Association, damage caused by wild pigs to the state's agricultural industry has reached $800 million in 2022. The Texas government is making efforts to control and reduce the number of wild pigs. But this is a challenge. Big challenges require close collaboration and creative solutions from both local communities and governments. Texas cornfield hunting has become an important means of dealing with invasive feral pig populations, and different hunting methods are being adopted. Hunting methods are effective in controlling and minimizing wild boar damage to cornfields. Hunting in the field during the day is the most common and most favored method. Hunters use a variety of equipment to shoot wild boars, which is an effective way to minimize damage and control wild boar populations. Central Texas in 2022. The value of feral hogs reached approximately $3,500 based on wild boar meat prices in Texas. Annual daylight hunting methods yield positive results with approximately 100,000 feral hogs captured in Texas cornfields, a number that represents 15% of all feral hogs hunted in Texas each year. In cornfields using drones is an effective new method. The drone is equipped with an infrared camera to help observe the field and the movements of wild boars at night. High-density flashlights are used for illumination, helping hunters accurately and safely identify targets in low-light conditions. The nighttime method of hunting wild boar has proven to be effective by harvesting larger numbers of wild boar than hunting during the day, in which wild boars are usually active. Often gather to eat and drink in cornfields, creating favorable conditions for hunting. One of the greatest hunts ever was carried out at night. In Texas, an 800-pound wild boar was captured by a group of hunters in Central Texas in 2022. Method agriculture in cornfields newly harvested or preparing for the growing season. Airplanes can be used to hunt wild boars at this time, when there are no trees covering the fields, making observation and hunting more effective.
Got him. Oh, ear hole.
Twin-engine helicopters are the most popular choice for hunting wild boar. This type is capable of carrying more hunters and equipment than single-engine helicopters. However, single-engine helicopters are still used in narrow or difficult-to-reach areas. Before starting hunting, aircraft often need to move high to observe areas with wild boars and reduce noise so as not to affect residential areas. Helicopter time helps hunters hunt wild boar more effectively than other methods. They allow hunters to control a larger area and more easily detect wild boars. Hunting by helicopter is also safer than the walking method because hunters do not need to come into direct contact with wild boars. However, operating and using helicopters can be expensive and difficult. Growing rapidly in Texas? Continue watching the rest of the video to discover more about this issue.